Okay, so I'm having to redo this video because he called, and yeah, so we're just gonna do this video over. Um, but yeah, it's just really confusing. I mean, like the stage after he left, it was just so intense and dramatic, and just I've never experienced anything like that in my life. In my life. And I've dealt with a lot of dudes, but this one is so different. I don't think a lot of people believe in soulmates, but I do. And I've been laughed at before about speaking on soulmates. But that's mine. I feel it. It's not no love sickness, no being attached, no being used to somebody, or I'm just in love, so I think it's my soulmate. This one's different. Oh my gosh, like I just feel something weird inside me when I say it because it's so real. And if I feel like I've gone through breakups before, and this is just so totally different. Other breakups or other like things of this nature, it's like I knew the next step. This one's like I don't know the next step because I hate being able to see my hair in this camera because I always want to touch it. Um, this one I don't know the next step because that's it. Like he's it. It literally feels like a piece of me has been stolen. And I'm so lost. It's just weird. And then the things that have been talked about, it's just, I don't know. I'm getting way ahead of myself because y'all don't even know what I'm talking about because y'all haven't been informed. But it's just like a couple of days after he left, like I would text him. I text him, hey, and he would say, hey back. But if I start texting him about the breakup or like what's gonna happen to us, are we ever gonna work on it? Like he wouldn't answer. It would frustrate me so much because I didn't know how to move on. Like I just want to get over it so I could stop hurting, but I couldn't because he wouldn't give me any answers. I went as far as to googling stuff like how to get over a breakup, how can you tell if he's coming back, how to get him to come back, like doing all that retarded stuff, like, and I don't know, but um, I believe it was on the second I got up out of the bed for the first time, and y'all, I didn't eat or shower or 4 days. It's so embarrassing. About the shower part, y'all, I did not take a shower for 4 days. And it was to the point where I could smell my own stench from my gauges to like, my just my body and my arms and just everything like but I didn't care. Like I cared because I was feeling like, oh my gosh, this is so nasty and trifling. But I just couldn't get up. I had no appetite. Like, and it's rare that my appetite gets taken from like emotion. Usually, I feel emotion where I want to eat. I've never experienced where I can't eat. Like, that's why it's so different. It's like so different because I've never experienced this, not being able to eat, not being able to shower. Like, it's so, everything's so new. Like, a broken heart is not new to me. But not being able to eat, not being able to take a shower, not being able to move, get out of the bed. Like, I didn't want to walk. I didn't want to feel myself move because I didn't want to feel too much. Just like if I move too much, just shifting in the bed, it's like it would make my heart hurt worse or something. I don't know. It's just I was in so much pain. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. I could not do anything but self medicate. All I did was drink wine and Four Locos. That's the only thing my diet consisted of was wine and Four Locos. No food, no nothing. And just TV, bed, and self medication. I think through one of those 4 days, the day I went to go pay my rent, I got up and washed my face and brushed my teeth because you know you don't be talking to nobody and all this is just nasty. And so I was trying to find a Regions Bank to get the money for to pay the rent. The little money I had saved up from my last job, and my car has been messing up a lot lately. So I'm just talking to my car while I'm driving because it's jerking and doesn't want to go in a gear because it's my transmission. And I'm like, please don't get that on me. So all of a sudden, I'm driving and my car just wouldn't even move. I was on a hill and it just wouldn't even move. I felt the lowest at that moment. I just felt like, why is all this happening now? Like, and when I think back on it, and lately I've listened and heard of a lot of other people going through a lot right now. It doesn't even compare to what they've been through. But I guess in your world, when that's the most you've been through, you feel like it can't get any worse. Although everyone in other parts of the country, every parts of the world, every part of the United States is going through way much more and have been through way much more. So I guess it's just all about what you can handle and what you've been through, which, gauges that end of the world feeling. But that was my end of the world. Like, I felt like I couldn't do it. I felt like I have no job. I have no income. My source of income has dipped. My partner, my team member has left. My guidance, my backbone has left. Like when I'm down, you lift me up. I'm here. I have no friends, no family. I've only been here for a little under 4 weeks. I don't know where anything is. I have no one to help me. I'm just a chick left alone in this big city, but it's the biggest city I've ever lived in. My car has stopped in a place I have no idea where I am. I got here based on my GPS, and I'm already heartbroken and in pain. But because I got my soul made and my heart ripped from me, I just felt like it was the end of the world. And then it was hot. I had to walk. I just felt pitiful and miserable. I had to walk all the way. It took me 2.5 hours to get home. Walking. And thank God I brought my phone with me. Thank God my phone was charged. Because without my little phone app thing, I wouldn't be able to get home. Because I wouldn't know where I was. Like, But yeah. So that was the initial feeling of the breakup. Then afterwards, I got a feeling of you need to change. Like, and the reason he walked away is because of my. It wasn't just me, but it pushed him to the point to just up and leave like he did, just out of the blue, randomly. Normal day just took a turn to just made a whole U turn. What caused that was me and my attitude. And me basically having this big head like I'm the best and you're never gonna walk away from me because you love me too much. You can't do it. You can't live without me and I can't live without you. So you're definitely not gonna leave. That's the attitude I had. So even though I knew I had a problem and I had to change, I didn't change it right away because I felt no need I had to so quickly. It's kind of like studying for a test at the last minute. You know you gotta study for this test the night before because it's in the morning, so you gotta study sometime. But it's kind of like a procrastination thing. Like I don't have to change the way I was, my attitude, my inside, because I don't have to right now. You know, I didn't have that wake up call yet. And honestly, I know a lot of you all look to me for um positive positive encouragement and just realness and things of that nature, and I inspire a lot of you all. But even inspirations can be weak. Even the people you look up to the most, they're only human. And the reality is, I go through my ups and downs to where I'm confident, and when I'm straight out, flat out, think I'm not that great. And in order to love someone and give someone the love that they deserve, you have to love yourself first. And that's what I don't. I don't have. I was, I went through so much before I was ready to face the world. And I was so sheltered before I got out there that when I went out there, I had this big heart. I had this drive, this motivation to, just meet people and see how people are, interact with people and just love people and give people love. That when I was giving so much love, I wasn't getting that love back and it hurt me. And I was just getting nasty, negative things from people. And I didn't know how to handle that. And so it was just a natural survival technique to put up this wall and this fence, and I built up this hatred for people on the inside, and I built up this distrust and this just hatred and anger on the inside, and I've never for 6 years have never been able to get rid of it, and it crept into my relationship and ultimately was the end of it. So now I'm struggling to get over that. Deuces.